Hi guys, somebody just asked me how to operate this R2 trigger using Flashpoint equipment, how to trigger it with this trigger. And I had started a video and I was having trouble connecting, and I was on channel 3, so I changed my flash to channel 11 to try and get a better signal, and it seems to be working better. But on here you can change your channel. You can change your group, which I'm doing here. I'm changing it to group A. But if I hold down on my channel button, you can see the channel highlights, and then you can change it there. And you also want to change it on your trigger as well. And you do that here with a channel indicator, and you can see I have channel 11. So if I push and I hold down on that channel indicator button, then it blinks, and I can change my channel using this dial right here. So, okay, so that's what you need to do to set up your flash to be able to work with your system. You have to have it in the proper group for this light. Like this light is on group B, so I want to target group B here if I wanted to change the mode or anything with that. So I'm going to use my mode button. I'm going to back it up a little bit so you can see. And I'm doing this all one-handed to show you how easy this is. And if I push this group B mode button, you'll notice down here, if I push the trigger, it fires and it automatically changes to manual mode, which is what I have this on, is manual mode. And I can push this mode again. This is the multi-flash mode, and when you have it on that, there's no M here, but you'll see that there's multi indicators here, and the way you set that up here is I'm going to push this little trigger button, and you'll see it changes to multi. And you see you have a 1 and a 1 here, and you change that by pushing your center button here. You can't do this on your trigger. This is how fast it goes, and if you push it again, this is the number of flashes. So now that I have that set up, I'm going to push my test button. Oh, let me see, it went back because I didn't have it set right. So 4, and then I'll do 3. Let's try that. And you see it flashes 3 times, and then it goes back to the standard. That's just something you can play around with if you wanted to do special effects, but I don't usually use that. So let me go back here, and I'm going to push this mode button again. I have TTL mode, and if I push my trigger button, obviously it's not hooked up to the camera, but you'll see it's TTL, and there's a little flash coming out of there. But I'm not hooked up to the camera, and what TTL means is through the lens metering, so it takes whatever is coming through the lens, and that's how it determines the flash output. Okay, we don't use that without a camera, so I'm going to put this in manual mode, and I'm doing that by pushing this mode button. See, I'm going to cycle through these modes. I have manual mode, I have multi-strobe, and I have TTL. So I'm going to put this in manual mode. Then I'm going to push this group button, and I'm going to change the output of that particular group, which is this here. And you can see as I turn it, it'll change. Oh, let me see, I push the group here. I'll change this, and you'll see it changes there. Okay, so that's how you change the power on your flash using your trigger. You just push this little group button while it's targeting with this little white arrow here. You can see that it's targeting group B, and that starts flashing when you push the group button. And you can change with this dial, you can change the output. Okay, but you can't turn the groups off in this mode. You only have a group A, B, and C in this mode, in this manual mode, and you can't turn it off. There's no way to do it without pushing this mode button and holding it. So if you push the mode button and hold it, then you go into group mode, and you'll see that I have group A turned on, but B, C, D, and E shows up, and you have those turned off. And if I push this mode button while I'm in group mode, then I can turn the A off, or I can put the A in ETTL, or I can put it in manual mode. So, but I'm on group B with my flash, so now everything's turned off. I can target group B here, push the mode button, turn that on, and I'm at 1/128th power, and it's just like before. I push group, and it starts flashing. Then I can change the power output of group B. I push group again, and it is set to 1/16th power. And is it going to connect? Yes, it did. There it goes. So that's how you set your flash by using this little trigger. You use mode button. That's the one you want to use to change the mode and to turn the flash on and off when it's in the group menu. And then to get into that group menu, you push and hold the group mode button, and it takes you in or out of that menu. See, there it is again. Hold, and it turns it off. When I'm out of that group, then I push the mode button to short press, and it will change all the groups, and that's A, B, and C. Okay, you push that, that changes the mode of each group, but then you can go in by pushing the group button, and you can change that particular light output. Okay, and then if you want to target a different group while you're in this mode, then you just turn this dial and it'll target a different group, and you can change that group's output. But you cannot turn the groups off in this mode. You have to push and hold the mode button and wait for it to go into group mode in order to turn lights on and off, okay? Or you can change it that way, but there you go. So if I hold it again, there, I'm back. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions, yeah, leave them in the comment, and I'll try and answer it the best I can. Trigger button up here, on-off switch here, another on-off switch for the focus assist. Battery pack down here. It takes 2 AA batteries. Yeah, there it is. That's the R2 system. Hope that helps. Enjoy your day.